here for sunset in San Antonio at Savannah with possibly our favourite house DJ, most definitely my new favourite sunset DJ, Dan-tait. Dan, that was so nice.
Oh, thank you very much. I've been really looking forward to it. So.
Yeah. When was the last time you played a sunset set?
Well, I had a little practice in Singapore a couple of months ago because they've got a Del Mar over there, but it's not the same as here, really.
Played Cream on Thursday night at Amnesia. How was that?
Oh my God, I'd never even been to Amnesia, so
really?
To walk into that club and just go, wow, got to play here tonight. So yeah, there was a really great energy that night, and I did the warm up, which is one of my favourite sets, and sort of just teased.
You are the warm up king. No, but I mean that in the nicest way possible. I mean, if anyone wants someone to warm up, you just get the crowd.
Yeah, I like to kind of like
good,
tease and seduce, you can take them quite hot and then you're like, no, I'm going to just bring you back again now. You're not quite ready.
Tease, Dan-tait.
I'm going to give you, or the DJ after me is going to give you a money shot, so it's not my job.
Tell me about the setup there at Amnesia, because it's new this year, I believe, the DJ console, and you had
what a setup.
Yeah, because you had the two. Well, you had the CDJ, but you also had two DVJs as well. Is that right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was a bit last minute, the DVJ thing, and we couldn't actually get those plugged in. But I think I'm going to do an SVM set later on in the summer, so hoping to get that sorted. So. How does
that setup there is quite phenomenal, but how does that compare to other console setups in other clubs on the island?
To be honest, I first came to Ibiza 5 years ago, rather late than most, but the sound systems were just awful. Like, I remember playing at Space and they actually had a bar over the master volume so that you can turn it up on the terrace. Whereas now,
there are rules and regulations,
yeah, exactly.
Volume.
Obey my bar.
Obey my bar.
So, respect the bar. But no, like the setups now are just incredible, and the sound in the booths are just so tight, and they actually make you feel as though you're on the floor, which is exactly how it should be. There's no delay in the bass, and you've got the CDJs exactly where you want them. Everything's plugged in right. The faders aren't wobbly and knobs missing and stuff. So.
How was your visual set received at the Space opening this year?
Yeah, really well.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, God, that setup with that massive screen behind me, yeah, incredible.
Is it a little bit overwhelming?
Yeah.
It's a really big place to play it.
Yeah,
and it's a really big screen.
Yeah, playing the visuals on that screen, you just knew that they had so much intensity, and you could really communicate with the crowd with them. But at the same time, of course, I'm doing the warm-up, so I don't want to sort of communicate with them too much. But, yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, it went really well, and just playing on that huge screen and just coaxing the people, who were really pretty vibed up anyway, because it's Space opening. But.
Coming back to Singapore, you've got a bi-monthly residency there now. How long have you been doing that for there, Ministry of Sound?
Yeah, since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, really good. They've given me my own night, so I get to play how and when I want, and they've got an incredible setup there, and we bring in loads and loads of plasmas and put on a really, really great show. So, well, I hope we put on a really, really great show.
But where do you really love playing? I mean, where is is your visual set received internationally? Is it really well,
I mean, the thing is, I feel as a DJ, like coming up through the ranks, you know, it's so important to get your identity out there. And I feel that with DJing, you can get your identity out there without sort of being a bit crass or vulgar. You know, you can, of course, like put up images of yourself or your logo or your branding, but it allows people to sort of go away and think, oh yeah, Dan-tait, that was, you know, and they've got something to connect to rather than just the music.
Yeah.
So
you're not so inconspicuous anymore. Career's really flying now, yeah? I mean, you've got tour dates all over the world, from Singapore to Russia to Bulgaria.
Yeah, the summer's going pretty crazy.
Take me downtown, it's where the people rock.